Hi, welcome to Thorlabs. My name is Bill, and today I'm going to talk about checking the length of your screw inside of your post holder. For today's demonstration, I'm going to use some post holders that I pulled out of the drawer, some cap screws, some set screws, a post with a piece of Optimec on the top, in this case it happened to be an iris, and a base. So the bottom of our post holders have a tapped hole at the bottom, and that's 1/4-20 for the imperial post holders and M6 for the metric users. And that allows you to take your post holder and thread it directly onto your table, or using a screw to attach it to the top of a base. So I'm going to start by taking a cap screw and using it to attach to the bottom of the base. And so I'll thread the post holder onto the screw. And the one advantage of having the through hole on the base is that if you set up your post holder and you find out that your knob is not in an opportune location, you can loosen the screw in the bottom, rotate your post holder, tighten it back down, and hopefully move it out of the way of the other Optimec in the system. So in this case, I didn't really pay attention to the length of the screw, and I put my post inside of the post holder. And you may notice that I'm actually lost some of the adjustment range with inside the post holder because the threads of the screw are actually poking up inside of the post holder. In addition, as I'm doing my alignment, I may find a spot that I think is optimal. I'll lock it down. When I start my experiment, I might find out that I need to move it a little bit. And when I loosen and try to move that iris, I find that I've actually attached the post to the bottom of the post holder. And so what has happened is that the post has threaded onto that screw that is now sticking up. So in our cap screw kits, we have a shorter cap screw that's about 3/8 inch long in the imperial kit that will go up inside of the post holder without sticking up inside. So where this happens a lot is when we take our post holder and we put it directly into the table. So here again, I'll take a longer set screw that if I put in a couple of threads and then thread on our post holder, when I look inside of the post holder, I can actually see the set screw sticking up inside the post holder. So in this case, if I back out my post holder and use a ball driver, I can thread that screw back down into the table, hold the ball driver in place, and then tighten my post holder down. Now I want to double check, make sure that the screws are not sticking up inside. You may have to adjust again slightly. And so now, if I unthread my post from my other setup, I can stick this down inside of the post holder, and now I have the full range, and I can move my Optimec without attaching it to the screw inside. So in general, when you're attaching your post holders, always take a look inside. Make sure you don't have any threads sticking up inside. Hopefully that helps you out in the lab someday, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact tech support.